Hello and welcome to Maths by SAS. This is my fifth lesson of bridging videos. In this class, students will be learning and discussing how to multiply and divide two decimal numbers, and will be applying a CIP rule for the multiplication of two decimal numbers. Please recall my previous lesson and recall what is CIP, rule for the multiplication of decimals. C means count, I is ignore, and then P is place back. For all those students who have missed the previous class or they are joining us late, I'll be giving the link of the lesson in the description box so that you can watch and understand the basic lesson properly. Because lessons of mathematics are integrated with each other. If one link is weak, the next lesson will also be affected and weak. These lessons I'm specially making to overcome the syllabus problems due to the COVID-19, and in order to give clear understanding of these concepts, because these are one of the most important concepts of O-level examination. From this concept, at least 1 mark question must be coming in your O-level examination. So I am making these videos so that my O2 and O3 students can understand and grasp the concept easily before their O-level examination. And in this class, students, I've selected D1 exercise 2D's question number 7 so that my juniors can also get benefit from this lesson, and my senior students can also watch and understand the concept properly. The first question is that we have to evaluate each of the following products. Moving to the first question, that is 14.72 multiplied by 1.2. So let's apply CIP rule on this. That first I have to ignore the decimal. So what I will be doing, if I'm ignoring the decimal, question will take the form 1472 multiplied by 12. Now this is simple two-digit multiplication. So what I have to do, I have to carefully perform multiplication. 1472 multiplied by 12. Okay, now what we have to do, we should have good command on tables. 2 2s are 4, 7 2s are 14, and 1 I have to give to 4. 2 4s are 8, and 1 9, and 2 1s are 2. And then what I have to do, I have to put the cross here. 1 times 2 is 2, 1 times 7 is 7, 1 times 4 is 4, and 1 times 1 is 1. Okay, this is 4, this is 6, and then it will become 9 and 1 10, and 6 16. 4 plus 2 is 6, and 1 7, and this is 1. Now we have got the product of these two numbers by ignoring the decimal, but the question is not 1472 multiplied by 12, that is 14.72 multiplied by 1.2. Now count. So count the decimal places in the question, 1, 2, and 3. So it means that I have to use this answer 6, 6, and 4. And after how many digits I have to place the decimal, students? Look, 1, 2, and 3 decimal places, 1, 2, and 3. So the answer will be 17.664. I hope now these questions will be really easy for my O2 and O3 students as well, and they can easily secure 1 mark from this topic. Moving to the second part. And here again we have to multiply 130.4 by 0.15. Apply CIP rule. And what is CIP rule? Count means that how many digits are there. With after decimal in the question, total digits are 3. Okay, and then ignore means that I have to multiply 1304 by 15. Now this becomes, and everyone has a good hold on the multiplication, multiplied by 15. Okay, now table of 5 4s are 20, and 2 over here, 5 zeros are 0, so 20 will be coming as it is. 5 3s are 15, 1 over here, 5 1s are 5, and 1 6. And now 1 times 4 is 4, 1 times 4 is 4, 1 times 0 is 0, 1 times 3 is 3, and 1. Okay, now 0, 6, 5, 9, and 1. And now I have to count that after how many digits I have to place a decimal after 3 digits. So it means, students, that in the product, in the question, the decimal will be coming after 19. So 130.4 multiplied by 0.15 equals to 19.56 and 0. I hope now you are really clear about these small questions and you can easily secure 1 mark for these questions. Moving to the next question. Again, if I'm counting the number of digits after decimal places in the question are 1, 2, 3, and 4 decimal places, and then I have to ignore the decimal. Then the question will take the form 27 multiplied by 8. And now simply what I have to do, I have to multiply 27 by 8. 8 sevens are 56. Okay, and then 8 twos are 16, 16, and 4, 20, and 1, 21. 216. So the product of 27 multiplied by 8 is 216. But in the question, there are 4 digits after decimal. So how can I make 4 digits in my answer, and how to fill up the 4th place? So the question will take the form 0.27 multiplied by 0.08, and this equals to 216. This is the product of these two numbers, but it is having 3 digits, but I need the 4 digits. So 4th digit will be replaced by 0, and then 0.0216 will be the answer for this question. Moving to the next question, that is 0.25 multiplied by 1.96. First apply C. C means count the number of decimal places or digits after decimal in the question, 1, 2, 3, and 4 digits. Okay, and now what we have to do, we have to ignore the decimal for some time. 25 multiplied by 196, and now we simply have to multiply these two numbers, 196 multiplied by 25. Okay, in multiplication it doesn't matter in what order you are multiplying. 6 5s are 30, table of 5. 9 5s are 45, and those 3, 9 5s are 45, 46, 47, 48, 48, 8 over here, and 4, 5 1s are 5, and 4, 9. And then coming to the second digit, 2 6 are 12, 12, and 2 9s are 18, and 1 19, 2 1s are 2, and 1 3. Okay, now what I have to do, I have to add up the numbers. 8 and 2 10, 9 9 18, and 1 19, 19, and 3 and 1 4. So the product of 25 multiplied by 196 is 4900. And now but the question is 0.25 multiplied by 1.96. We need to put the decimal in the answer. So what we have to do, we have to count and see how many total digits are there in the question after decimal. There are 4 digits, so I have to leave 4 places. So this will take the form 4900. So I have to start counting the number of digits, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then I have to put the decimal. Look how easy the decimal multiplication is. We can easily get 1 mark over here. So please, students, do watch and understand this lesson carefully, because this is one of most important concepts of your O-level examination. I'm going really slow so that my senior students and junior students both can get the concept easily. Moving to the next question, that was saying that find the value of the following. Here the situation is that we have to divide 0.81 by 0.3. Recall my previous lesson that what we have to do, first we have to write the given question in form of the fraction. So I have written that in form of the fraction. And the next was that we have to remove the decimal of the denominator, and we have to multiply the denominator and numerator both by same power of 10, so that the denominator becomes an integer, or it comes free from decimal, so it has one digit after decimal. So what we have to do, we can easily multiply and divide the whole fraction by 10. 0.3 multiplied by 10 over 10. Now the denominator will become, when I am multiplying 0.3 by 10, those who are finding difficulty in this way, they can learn the removal of the decimal as well. And this 10 goes with 10, and denominator becomes 3 only. And now when we are multiplying 0.81 by 10, we are multiplying this by 10, the decimal will be moving one place towards right, okay, and it will become 8.1. Now what we have to do, we have to carefully divide 8.1 by 3. Read the table of 3, that either we are getting this number or we are getting a number which is closer to this. 8 is even and 3 is odd, so we cannot get exact answer. So 3 how many times is closer to 8? 3 2s are 6, and then 2, and then I have to bring this 1 down, but before that I have to cross the decimal, so I have to put the decimal over here in the quotient, and then I have to bring this 1 down, and 3 7s are 21, so this will be 2.1. I hope students you are really clear, 2.7 sorry, you are really clear that how first we are making our denominator a simple integer, and then we are using the rules of multiplication by 10, and then we are simply reading the tables to get the answer. Moving to the next question, that is 1.32 divided by 0.12. Okay, now first step, recall my first step, what we have to do. Yes, we have to write our question in form of fraction. Okay, here I have turned this division sign in form of fraction, and then I have to make my denominator free from this decimal by multiplying the suitable power of 10. Here the decimal, here the question has 2 digits after decimal, so I have to multiply this denominator by 100, and when I am multiplying the denominator by 100, I have to multiply the numerator as well. This will become 1.32 divided by 0.12 multiplied by 100 upon 100. Now look, that when I will be multiplying 0.12 by 100, it will become 12 only. If you are not clear that how easily I'm moving decimal towards right hand side, what you can do is you can learn the removal of decimal, that under this 2 I have to place 0, under this 1 I have to place 0, and under the decimal I have to place 1, and then when I will be multiplying this by 100, this will go and we will get 12 over here, and the same 1.32 will be multiplied by 100, it will become 132. Now 132 has to be divided like in junior classes by 12. 12 ones are 12 minus 1, and this is 12, and this question has the answer 11. I hope really easy, really clear questions, and now these questions will not be difficulty for my students at all. And now moving to the next question, that is 0.64 divided by 0.08. It's already given in the exam in the fraction form. So first step, that I have to focus on my denominator, that I have to make it free from decimal. So in order to make this number free from decimal, look how many digits are there after decimal. There are 3 digits, so it means in order to remove the decimal, I have to multiply and divide this number by 1000. 0.008 multiplied by 1000 upon 1000. Now the question will take the form, this denominator will become 8, and I have to move towards this side. I have to move the decimal towards this side. 0.64, let me do a little up so that it can come in the screen. 0.64 I have to remove the decimal, and when I'm multiplying it by 1000, 2 zeros are going, and I will left with 64 multiplied by 10, which is 640. Now look students, we can easily read table of 8 ones are and 8 eights are, and then 0 as it is, and the question becomes 80. Answer is 80. Really easy questions. Moving to the next question, that is 3.426 divided by 0.006. So 3.426 divided by 0.06. Now recall the rule that what we have to do first, that we have to make the denominator free from this decimal by multiplying the suitable power of 10. So in order to make this number the integer, as the number has two digits after decimal place, so I have to multiply this number by, when I'm multiplying the denominator by 100, I have to multiply my numerator as well. So this will become 3.426 over 0.06 multiplied by 100 and divided by 100 as well. Now this number, when I will be multiplying this by 100, 0.06 multiplied by 100, I can remove the decimal. For those students, those who find it difficult to understand that how 0.06 after multiplication becomes 6 only, because when I'm removing the decimal, 0.06 has 100 underneath that, and this 100 goes with this. Okay. And now this will become 6 only. And let's talk about 3.426 multiplied by 100. Now see where the decimal will be coming when I'm multiplying this by 100. 3.426 zeros, and this is, and now I have to multiply this by 100. 2 zeros are going. 3426 by 10. When I have 1 0 in the denominator, decimal will be coming after 1 digit from the right hand side, and the question will take the form 342.6. Now what we have to do, we have to divide 342.6 by 6. Now I have to read table of 6 so that I can either get exactly 34 or the number which is closer to 34. This is 6 5s are 30 is the closest number, 30, and then I have to bring 4 down. 6 7s are is 42, 42, and then after that I have to bring this 6 down, but before that we have the decimal over here, so I have to put the decimal over here in the quotient, and then 6 how many times is 6? 6 ones are 6, and this is equal to 57.1. Moving to the next question, and the next question is 4.35 divided by 1.5. Okay, recall first rule for the division of the numbers which are in decimal, that we have to write the number in form of the fraction. So I have written the number in form of the fraction, and then what we have to do, we have to remove, we have to make the denominator an integer by removing this decimal. And how can we turn our denominator in form of the integer? By multiplying this number by the suitable power of 10. And as we have only 1 digit after decimal, so I have to multiply this number by 10 only. But when I'm multiplying in maths, whatever we do our own, we have to do the reverse of that as well. When I'm multiplying over here by 10, I have to multiply the numerator by 10 as well. And now when 1.5 will be multiplied by 10, this will become 15. And now what will 4.35 become? If you find difficult in oral understanding, you can see that whenever we are multiplying with the power of 10, decimal moves towards the right hand side, 0 goes over here, and I have 110, 435 by 10. And now as we have 1 0 in the denominator, so decimal will be coming after one digit, 443.5. And now what we have to do, we have to divide 43.5 by 15. Again, tables have to be really strong and mental calculations have to be really strong to get good marks in this concept. Table of 15, that can give me either 43 or the number which is closest to 43. 15 2s are 30 and 15 3s is 45. Okay, 45 is big, so 15 2s are 30 is suitable. 30 and then 3 and 1. Again, 13 is less than 15. So what we have to do, okay, I have to bring this third digit down, but before that we have the decimal over here. So we will be putting the decimal in the quotient, and table of 15, which is suitable. How many times is suitable for 135? 15 nines are. So 2.9. Okay, students, you can see that how easily we are doing and converting these decimal numbers into the simplest form by simply turning the denominator into integer by multiplying it with a suitable power of 10, and after that we simply have to divide both the numbers like the rule that we have learned in the junior classes. Moving to the next question. This is also the exam question and it's involving board mass or DMAS. We are clear about DMAS. DMAS, if the question contains division first, perform division first and then multiplication. So if we look at the question is 24 divided by 6, and then we have to multiply these two numbers. This will give me 6. How many times is 24? Plus 9 times 2 is 18. And now the question is only addition of integers. 18 plus 2 is 20 and 22. Okay, students, now I hope you are clear that how to multiply two numbers which are in decimals and divide the decimal numbers. For better understanding of this lesson, please watch my next lesson. Please, before going to your O-level examinations, you must have to watch, understand and retain the lesson properly so that you can secure good marks in your O-level examination. All efforts are to facilitate my students, especially in the crucial wave of COVID-19, and in order to give the idea that nothing can be a barrier between the teacher, student and the learning, and nobody can stop the learning process. Please watch my lessons, like, share and subscribe the channel and press bell icon to get the notification of every lesson in time. Thank you very much.